on Saturday evening. Good evening and welcome to GNC World News. This morning a large fire broke out in the Park Lane in Breda. The fire first started in the chemistry lab of the Nassau School for Secondary Education. The fire was probably ignited by a pupil. We are now going to switch to our reporter on how's the situation at the Nassau School?
It's a huge mess and a chaos around the school. Everybody is upset and people walk crisscross in the playground. The fire brigade has arrived and is trying to control the fire. There's no trace to the culprit. Police are questioning everybody, but the offender has not yet been found.
Do the police know what has happened?
Yes, the fire was started in the chemistry department by a pupil. He opened the gas tap and lit the fire. Then he ran off quickly and escaped.
Are there any injured people?
Wounded. There are 11 serious casualties and a few with minor injuries.
Nice. Thank you very much, and more on this subject in our next building.
Now more news about the Nassau School. It was not just doom and gloom for the Nassau. Yesterday afternoon it was announced that the school has been voted in the best school in the Netherlands. They won with flying colors. When the school director, Mr. Martinot, held his victory speech, he stated that the school owns the victory to two of its pupils, Job Schoenmakers and Cezanne van Nijenveld. The Nassau received a nice sum of money, 10,000 euros. The money will have to be spent on good case, also for the school itself. Mr. Martinot said that the greater part of the money will go to Ethiopia, one of the developing countries in Africa. The rest of the money will be spent on teaching materials and a new gym for the Nassau. Next year the Nassau will present itself once again as a candidate for the title of the best school.
More local news now. On Friday afternoon a 6-year-old boy was hit by a car in the Zandberglaan. He crossed the street without watching out, but bystanders said the car drove extremely fast. The driver did not stop and the passerby could not read the license plate, so they could not help the police. The boy was taken to the hospital with severe brain damage and is now in an intensive care unit. He is in a deep coma and doctors fear the worst. If he regains consciousness, he may be brain damaged. The police have questioned the recents and the passerby, but so far no one has been able to help find the offender. Elections in the United States of America. Last Thursday, the elections in the US came to an end. Barack Obama was re-elected and won convincingly. Mitt Romney has admitted his defeat and he said it was an honor to fight against Obama. Our reporter brings a live report from America. Barack Obama is about to present his victory speech to the people of the United States. What's the atmosphere like over there?
Well, there's an enthusiastic crowd singing and cheering. It's wonderful to see so many happy faces. Obama will warmly welcome. We expect him to thank everybody for their support and he will present his plans for the next 4 years. His speech will be short and maybe I will find a moment to talk to the president.
Alright, we'll hear from you later.
Mr. Obama, How do you feel after such a fantastic speech?
I feel great. People are cheering and clapping, and that makes me feel really good.
How are you going to execute all your plans?
With great enthusiasm. Excuse me, but I have to go now.
Okay, thank you, Mr. President. We are... Oh, minute.
And now today's show's business news. At last it has happened. Jolante Kabouter-Gelsberg is pregnant. It has taken a while, but now she's expecting a baby. It is said her husband Wesley Stade is not the father of the child. An echo has provided that it will be a colored child. Jolante has confirmed she went to bed with another man when she was drunk. The man is known as 50 Cent. Will Jolante choose for an abortion? Will Wesley Slider forgive his wife? He has stated that he will not accept the baby, so there's a little choice for Jolante and her unborn child.
And now the weather. It was cloudy in the north and there was some rain. In the southwest it was sunny and the weather was fine. On the satellite picture you can see the clouds are breaking. But in the north will rainy and rainy weather. The south can also expect more bad news weather the coming next days. Another satellite picture you can see that France, Spain, Belgium and Luxembourg have bad weather too. There may be some snow later in the week in our country, so that promises for fun for the children. More rain and thunderstorms next week. Thank you for watching and good evening. This was GNC World News. Now more news about the Nassau school. It was not just doom and gloom for the Nassau. Yesterday afternoon it was announced that the school has been voted in the best school in the Netherlands. They won with flying colors. When the school director Mr. Martinot held his victory speech, he stated that the school owns the victory to two of its pupils, Job Schoenmakers and Cezanne van Meyenveld. The Nassau received a nice sum of money, 10,000 euros. The money will have to be spent on good case, also for the school itself. Mr. Martinot said that the greater part of the money will go to Ethiopia, one of the developing countries in Africa. The rest of the money will be spent on teaching materials and a new gym for the Nassau. Next year the Nassau will present itself once again as a candidate for the title of the best school.